Hi, I'm Jackie Van Ruler, creator of the Flow Method. And the Flow Method is all about looking at your face as a means to balance your body, both physically and emotionally. So everything that shows up on your face really is a reflection of what is going on inside of your body. So your acne, your wrinkles, your sagginess, your dark circles, your milia, blackheads, all those things are your body giving you a message about what needs a little bit of love in your body. So in today's video, we're going to talk about loving on your kidneys and the kidneys reflection with your head hair. So many of you may have seen my Instagram post, and if you haven't, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Flow Health and Beauty. So I put lots of information there about all the organ systems and how to balance your body and all those things on my Instagram, so you want to make sure you don't miss any of those. But in this post, I showed a picture of my hair about 6 to 8 months ago, and I was pretty gray. Like my gray was showing through. And then as I've been working with interns and I've been teaching my method more to people, I've been getting and receiving treatments more and actually doing more self-care, which I encourage you all to do as well. And I realized that my hair had completely changed from gray back to brown. I hadn't dyed my hair. I hadn't started taking any new supplements. I really hadn't changed my diet, and in fact, I would say that my diet has probably been worse in the last few weeks or last few months just because I've been so busy. I've been eating out more and all that stuff. So really, I hadn't changed anything for the better other than receiving these treatments. So I'm going to show you some of the points that really work to help support the kidneys and thus help you have healthier, thicker, and then return your hair back to its normal color. Now, I do recommend that you find somebody to work with because part of the Flow Method is about getting your body into this deep, deep, deep state of relaxation. And you can really only do this when you have somebody else working on you. But you can also use these points and will help to change the color of your hair as well. But working with another person will magnify those results. And so I do highly recommend that you either find a partner to work with or find somebody who practices the Flow Method in your area. And there'll be a lot more coming soon as I am training new people every day. So what you're going to do is I'm going to use this tool here called a detector. And if you don't have a detector, if you don't work with me or you're not one of my clients, use a crochet hook. This works just as well. You just want to make sure that this tip is blunt and it's not going to be super pokey for you. We're going to go through some of the points. So what I'm going to do is start on the forehead, and I'm going to start at this point right here in the center and the top of the forehead. This is a point for the bladder, but it's also for the top of the head. So when you're stimulating this point, it's actually sending energy and good vibes to the top of your head so that it allows your hair to grow. So you're going to do maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 little circles around here, and you're doing it nice and slow. And you want to take some deep breaths while you're doing it. And the reason why is because you want to feel where there's stuckness and where there's stagnation. Any areas of stuckness or stagnation indicate that you are carrying stress in that part of your body. Now, if that area doesn't feel stuck or stagnant, you can just move on to the next point and just do a couple circles in that area. The next point we're going to do is a point that's for the kidneys. And you can find the kidney points on the forehead by putting your fingers on the corners of your mouth, bringing it all the way up and then slightly down, and there'll be little divots right where the little kidney points are. Now, the kidney point on the right-hand side, you're going to avoid stimulating this point if you have a really red complexion, if you have high blood pressure, or if you're prone to hot flashes. Because this point is actually the origin of fire in your body, so it will heat you up. I have actually given people hot flashes by stimulating this point, so just be careful. If you do have high blood pressure, have a red complexion, get hot easily, or get hot flashes, you can either just stimulate this point very quickly, or you can just skip it altogether. So then I'm going to go on the left-hand side and find that other kidney point. And this one's going to be more calming and relaxing. The one on the right-hand side is going to be a little zingy, almost like you get a little jolt of electricity. But this point is going to be more relaxing, and I like to stimulate it a little bit longer because everybody needs a little kidney love. All right, so then the next point we're going to do has to do with the thyroid. And the kidneys have a lot to do with hair, and so does the thyroid. So the thyroid is a gland, not an organ. And when the kidneys are out of balance, oftentimes the thyroid is too. both the kidneys and the thyroid are all about this stuck energy. It's about feeling stuck in life, unmotivated, unwilling to move forward or not knowing how to move forward. So it's right here on the bridge of the nose to the side, closer to the eye. And usually if this one's out of balance, you might feel like a bump or kind of like a little lump in that area. And if so, you just want to stimulate it just a little bit longer. So anytime you're stimulating a point, you don't want to stimulate it for longer than like 20 seconds or so. So the next point we're going to do is this point that comes from the top of the nose. You're going to come all the way down to where the cartilage changes. So right here. This point has to do with cleansing and purifying your blood. And your blood, or your hair, is considered an extension of your blood. So if your blood is healthy and strong, it's going to result in healthy and strong hair. And then moving to the side of that point, just on the side of the nose, are other kidney points. And this one, it doesn't matter. You can do both the right and the left-hand side. It won't heat you up as much as that point on your forehead will. So you're getting those 2 points. And then I'm going to come down onto the upper lip. And you want to avoid, if you're pregnant or working on somebody who's pregnant, avoid the whole upper lip. So you would avoid this point if you're pregnant. But if not, you can stimulate this point right on the upper outer part of the lip. And this point is for the adrenal glands. The adrenal glands sit on top of the kidneys and they release the stress hormone cortisol. So whenever you're stressed and cortisol is being released, it has an effect on many things, your hair, but also on your bones. It puts you into that sympathetic nervous system, which is your fight or flight. And really for your body to heal and repair itself, you need to be in that parasympathetic nervous system. So stimulating this point will help get your body out of that sympathetic nervous system. And then lastly, we're going to work all around the ears. But we can start with this point where the earlobe attaches to the face, and this is another thyroid point. And again, the thyroid, when the thyroid's out of balance, it results in your hair being dry and stiff and brittle and even falling out. So you can get that on both sides. And then I like to finish up by doing some little circles around the ears. And your ears, if you noticed, are shaped like your kidneys. And so working around the ears helps give you a little bit more of that kidney energy. So you can just do about 10 little circles on here. So in addition to boosting that kidney energy, working around the ears also helps to start stimulating your lymphatic system. So your lymphatic system, when it's running correctly, helps to detoxify your body, helps to support your immune system, keeping you nice and healthy. It also helps to keep your cells alive and healthy and getting the proper nutrients. So we definitely want to keep that lymphatic system moving. And if you've been watching my videos or if you follow me on Instagram, I'm sure that you've heard me talk about the lymphatic system over and over and over again. You're probably sick of hearing about it, but it is truly the number one key to health, is having a healthy, moving lymphatic system. All right, so those are the points that I would use to help to support your kidneys in order to get healthy hair that's nice and thick and has a good color. Some other things that really support the kidneys are being around water. So anytime you can be at a beach, you can sit in a sauna or a hot tub, enjoy like just hearing streams. You can use like meditation music that has watery sounds. Streams or waterfalls or things like that are really healing for your kidneys. Also just taking time to just be. So not doing all the time. So anytime you can just enjoy some alone time, that time when you wake up in the morning where you're like somewhere between awake and asleep, if you can just really enjoy that time, it's really healing for your kidneys. Meditation, being creative. So if you're somebody who likes to paint or draw or you do anything creative, that's always really healing for your kidneys as well. So when we're trying to do too much, we're trying to exercise too much, when we're doing work that's not fulfilling for us, these are all things that drain our kidney energy and result in unhealthy hair as well as other things that the kidneys do. Thank you for watching this video. If you know of anybody that could use this to have healthier hair, please pass this on, and please make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any other videos that I put out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.